Hello and welcome to Kojo's Trick Lab. With me, I have the one and only Alexander Andersen.
What's up?
And today we're going to talk about his journey to becoming the world's second quad corker and the man who's landed the most quad corks out of anyone ever. So how did it all happen? Let's go all the way back to when you first learned cork. How was that for you? How long did it take? How hard was it?
So the thing that when I first started doing corks, there was this guy called Carl in my gym who told me to do cork to my left side. So at first I was doing corks and gainers to my wrong side or my dark side, and I kind of didn't know before I started doing twisting and stuff, because I kind of saw the difference about twisting on the ground and then not be able to have the twisting on the air track. Because back in my gym, we always, since I ever started going to my gym, we had this huge big red air track that I was training on, and then I started trying to do corks the other way on that, but I didn't see that so easy, so I was like no. So
did you land it on the other side first?
Yeah. Like I had double cork swing, gainer moon kick. my ambi though.
Well, that's useful for a lot of people to know, because I've got a lot of messages from people saying they've learned things on different sides and how it's a problem and what should they do. But this man's an example of how you can be so deep into twisting that you can dub swing on one side, but then if the other side's better for your overall tricking, you can actually change it all and learn to do stuff on the other side.
And that's what I really understood, that okay, I really need to learn corks and gainers the other way as well. So when I started doing kicks and stuff, I always ended up doing cartwheels. So I really got into a lot of cartwheel tricks. And then Henrik Herwing, if you know about him, he started helping me with touchdown raise, and that's where everything like started getting easier for me, because when I first started getting like my decent touchdown raise, I already could swing it to cork, because I already knew how to cork the opposite way. So when I had a momentum to go after, it would be the exact same as doing like a full this way, but I already knew how to cork, so I just put that into like a full.
Weird. So you could already fall to the other side?
Yeah, because I was doing a lot of cartwheels, right? Okay. So I was doing a lot of cartwheels, so I could already cartwheel setups before I could even touch our race. Cartwheel variations.
So how long did it take you to get double cork on the side that you twist on now?
So the thing is that I've never landed double cork J step the right way.
Oh, weird.
Or
dub the other way.
Yeah. So I've always had it from a setup. So ever since I started doing my touchdown race, I think from learning touchdown race cork to learning touchdown race double cork, that didn't take too long. But from double cork to triple cork, I think that took a long time.
That was the same for me. Like I learned double cork about 3 months after I learned cork.
Right?
But then to get to triple cork, I think it was like 3 or 4 years after that.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because that's when I had a big ankle injury in the middle.
Oh yeah, yeah, you told me. Damn. So, I think it took me. Yeah, it's a few weeks maybe to go from going from cork to double cork, and then it took me maybe a year, 2 or 3 years until I got triple cork.
And then once you landed triple cork, how long was it until you were like thinking about quad cork? Because that's like a pretty big thing. Just getting triple cork so it's consistent, like hard enough.
Oh damn. I think it took me a while. Like I never thought about doing any quad corks until I saw Michael Guthrie doing quad cork, and after that I was like, I see a possibility.
Yeah.
Like in 2016, I didn't. That was like when I learned it. So like in the end of the year, the same year I landed triple cork, he landed quad cork.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I didn't even have it consistently, and it was yeah. I don't know. It took me a while, really. Like it was just like in 2017, April. That was like a little bit before that. I was like, okay, I can go for it.
And what were the first attempts like? Were the first ones like sketch at all, or was it surprisingly close, or what?
So the first attempt I overflipped a lot. So I was like, damn, that was scary.
Overflipping like 3.5 twists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I was very scared. I remember that. And then when I think the second or third attempt, I landed on my ass so hard. And then I had a fourth attempt the same session, and that's where I really saw that, yo, I can actually do this. I actually have a lot of power in this, so I think I can actually be able to do it. And then after that session, I just didn't do it. I really processed it in my head for a long time. I think, not a long time, 2 months. It's a long time.
That's a while.
That's a
quite
while.
a lot of sessions,
Yeah,
like,
that is. Yeah. So 2 months, and then I was like, okay, I can try again. Like I feel very good. My triple corks has been very good. So, and then also the session before that, I had a very, very high touchdown raise triple cork, and I was like, yo, if I just put that momentum into my quad attempt, then maybe I'll be able to land. And then the session after, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. And then I was very close. You know, when you're landing, you know, one of the attempts you've seen Michael Guthrie done after he landed it the first time, he lands and then he's like, ooh, going down. Yeah, that was my landing. And I was like, yo!
That's when you know
you
can do it.
Yeah. And then I was very, very like happy. I was like, okay, so I've done my homework. And I was like, yeah. And then it took me, I think, 2 or 3 months more, where I also processed it in my head again.
Did you try it in that time, or you
No.
triple corks?
Just triple corks. A lot of triple corks. A lot. That's where you can see my Instagram feed be like, just triple corks post. And then yeah.
So you didn't try it for a couple of months?
Yeah, I didn't try it a couple of months, and early January this year, I was very, very like in good shape. No, I was not in good shape. But my mental head was very in good shape because of the way I've processed it. Because I got injured in Japan for Battle of Japan and World of Tricking last year. So my head was very like, I think it was very cool down, but my body was like injured. So I knew that if I just get back to where I was, I know I'll be able to do it again.
Because you already had that close attempt. So
yeah. So like my mental thinking was very like, okay, like you're coming back, like there is no other solution.
Got a quad cork.
Yeah, no, I didn't think too much about quad cork then, but I really thought about like just getting back to where I was, because I really felt very, very strong before I got injured. And then I think when I did my first triple cork after my injury, I was like, I didn't feel too much pain in my hamstring. and I really felt strong. So I knew that I still got the muscle memory for doing quad cork. And then when I was at Shut Up and Trick, I told Ben, I was like, yo, I think I'm able to do it. I'm back at it. Like, the floor was just so good. And I was my head was very at that very point of, I've done very, very high touch charge triple corks for a long time then. And I was like, okay, you can actually do it. And then I told Ben, I was like, yo, Ben, I'm gonna try quad cork. And he was like, yeah, I can see you do that. And then I was like, yep. And then I went back on the floor and I was like, really thought about just getting up, but not overflip it.
Just making sure you don't lean back like at all in the takeoff.
Yeah, and then the first attempt I almost landed it. I had my hand down, you remember?
Yeah.
And then my second attempt I landed it under rotated, and then my third attempt I was completely rotated.
That's quad cork ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a real like process. It took. I mean, how long from you first trying it until you landing it? Because you had an injury in the middle as well.
I think little under a year.
So that's still pretty fast for something so big.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously he's the first one to do it, which is a bit different. But Mike first tried it, I think, in like 2010.
Yeah.
But he messed himself up doing it then. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. Like, I think if I ever got injured while doing it, I think my thinking about the trick would be different. But because I never got injured by doing that trick, my mind was still at the same very point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just real important that you kind of knew that you could do it the whole time. You knew that you were gonna do it. You weren't just kind of trying quad cork. You were like trying to train and get quad cork.
But the thing is that a lot of people on Instagram are like, yo, quad cork, you have to do this, you have to do that. And I was very, very upset about that.
Oh, just them bothering you all the time?
Yeah.
Every time you do a triple cork combo?
Yeah, because I was like, at some point, that really kind of sometimes put me down. I was like, just please let me trick, you know?
Yeah.
Just please let me do me, and like, if I want to go for a quad cork, I would go for it, right? But I just felt that kind of little pressure of...
I know what you mean with that. Because not so much from Instagram, but when I was younger, when I hadn't like done dub, then all the time I just had different people, like Mateo, just different people always asking like, oh, have you done dub?
Yeah.
Have you dub? Yeah. It's like I kind of just want to trick.
Yeah.
And that did affect the way I tricked, because I was
right?
like, everyone's bothering me about dub.
Yeah, just please let me do me, and like, I don't want to rush such a big trick, you know. If I rush this trick, I would get injured.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying, like, if I'm at gatherings and stuff, when I'm gonna do it, either I'm gonna do it without no one knowing, or when people are like trying to share me up and like, I'm like, please just let me deal with this trick alone.
How does it feel after, like, now you've done it? How does it feel? Achieving the quad cork. How's that one? Is it?
I think it really hasn't gone into me yet still, because like the first I landed in Netherlands, it was so over expected.
Yeah.
Like
because you'd already been like close lots of times.
Yeah, and then like it really shocked me when I realized that it really wasn't that hard, but for such a big trick. So I'm not trying to be a dick here, but like I think landing a quad cork, like it would be bigger for me to land like snatch cannon. You know?
It's just what you train though. Like if you were someone who did full-ins all the time,
snatch cannon wouldn't be that big. So like I've done a lot of triple corks.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't that big in such a way, because I kind of shocked myself when I did it so good.
Yeah.
And then that's why I do it so much, Because like it's really not that hard. You just have to have that mindset of getting it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
All the prerequisites behind it, like being that triple court ready.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you know what I mean. Hopefully.
Interesting. The story of you getting quad cork.
That's what it is.
Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed those clips going on while we were talking. Yeah.
That's what it is. See you next time.
Get your quad cork. Make it happen.
Make it happen now.
Peace.
Right now.